Hey guys, so I've been through a lot of change in my life in the past, but over this summer there were some events that pushed me to make a pretty big decision, and there are going to continue to be a lot of changes within the course of the next few years, and I'm sure throughout my life. And I guess this video, as well as a lot of my future videos, will be me navigating these changes and what life has been like for me. I wanted to make this video also for a lot of those who may be in similar situations, or even if you're not, I thought it would be fun for you guys to tag along so I'm less alone in this journey. Okay, so for some context for this new chapter in my life, I need to go back around 2 summers ago. During the summer of my junior year, right before my senior year of high school, my mom was diagnosed with stage 4 stomach cancer. It's something I'm pretty open about because it does affect my life as well, and it has a lot to do with how my mom and I's relationship came to be and changed. We did not have a good relationship growing up, to the point where I was sure I was going to minimize communication with my parents when I'm older. But everything changed since her diagnosis. She did finish her treatment and surgery last year, but the cancer came back, so she had to go through so many rounds of chemo and treatment again. And then she had surgery in the winter, and when I came back home this summer, she was like cancer free. She had so much hope and so many things she wanted to do, but as the summer came to an end, her condition began to worsen, and through a long series of not being able to keep down her food and testing in the emergency room, we found out that her cancer had unfortunately returned. So while this was happening, it really felt different from the past time that her cancer had returned, because at this point she had lost most of her muscle. Her body weight had dropped significantly. She was just looking so frail, and basically she was losing hope because at this point she had undergone so much chemo, so many procedures, and she was just weaker than before, as I mentioned. So I felt like I need to take some time off school so I can be with her and help her and encourage her and just do things for her and spend time with her. And at first I was really scared of these decisions and all these literally last minute changes, because I was supposed to go to college the next day, and I decided the day before my flight that I was going to take a gap semester. But honestly, now that some time has passed and I've been spending some time with my mom, I feel like it was the best choice, and I don't regret it at all. And I feel like in the grand scheme of things, when I look back to this time in my life, college is going to be such a minuscule thing compared to the time that I spend with my mom. And I don't think any time will ever be enough. So I'm going to make the most out of this time, and yeah. Hey guys, I'm editing this footage, and I didn't mean to make that segment so depressing. The situation itself is obviously really unfortunate and sad, but my mom and I are really enjoying our time together, and she's really glad that I've stayed home, and so am I. I just feel like editing this segment, it brought down the mood. But I assure you, there's a lot of good time being spent between my mom and I. There's a lot of mom lore being dropped on me, a little too much if I say so myself. A lot of times she says, oh, I gotta take this to the grave, and then she ends up spilling it. So yeah, we're gonna move on from the backstory and get on with the present day. Sardine. You never had canned sardine?
Ash.
Are there napkins? You know how much protein sardines are, bro?
Oh my god, Ash, you're not being serious right now.
I mean, it's Jesus' body. This part is actually so funny to me. My brother definitely had it the worst when it came to strict parenting, and so we were unpacking that, and I also told him about the really bad aspects of my past relationship, like actual terrible things he did to me, and this was his reaction. He was disgusted. He was like, why? Like, he knew, he was the one that always told me that I deserved better, even though like I'd never told him what happened in the relationship in the past. He would just see how I was always crying. But yeah, we did a lot of trauma dumping this session. It's August 21st, 11 p.m. Up until yesterday, I was all set on going back to college. I even booked my winter break flight to come back and go back to Chapman, to California yesterday, last night. And today, it's like, it's all changed again. And I'm thinking of staying home. It's like, I don't know, it's crazy. She's being such a good girl.
That is embarrassing for you.
She's got groove. Look at her. I know, it's so disrespectful. He's not human. Okay, so I am going to be making a separate video on my college experience at Chapman University thus far. And I also do have a college diaries up and running right now. And I still have a lot of footage that I need to get out for that. Basically, I did have a lot of fun at college my freshman year, but along with that, I have a lot of doubts. So when I first applied to college, I wasn't really in the best place, and the college essay process that summer of junior year was when I found out about my mom's diagnosis. So I don't know, a lot of things were going through my head. My mom and I's relationship was still really rocky, and I just felt like nothing mattered anymore. So I didn't really do much college research, and I was definitely not prepared. So when it did come to applying, I didn't really have a school that I wanted to go to. The reason that I ended up choosing Chapman was because they were actually the only school in California that I applied to. They gave me the most scholarship grant money, which is why I decided to choose them. But I didn't go to a single college tour ever. So I was just unknowledgeable when it came to college. So anyway, fast forward, I'm at Chapman University. The people are really different. So going from this area to the west was definitely another transition, but it's a completely different transition because I grew up in predominantly white areas, and California is a place full of Asian people. There are a lot of white people still at Chapman compared to other colleges. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the Asians in California are very different from the Asians in the East or the Midwest. And I don't know if I really fit well amongst them. Again, I'm going to talk more about this in my what Chapman is really like video. But long story short, I have been daydreaming about going to college in Boston or Michigan maybe. And I didn't apply to those colleges before. So I think I'm interested in looking into transferring, possibly. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe my second year at Chapman University is gonna be much better, because I know I only spent a year there, but it felt like everyone else, as in my friends in other colleges, were having the time of their lives. And I don't know if Chapman isn't right for me, or if my experience at all these different colleges are going to be one and the same. Maybe I'm just not going to be happy whatever university I go to. Like, I don't know if it's a me problem, but I do think that the environment has a lot to do with it. Since I am so far away from everybody, it's hard. I have met some amazing people during my time there so far, but I just keep thinking about a better experience I could be having throughout my time in college, and I don't want to end up having these 3 years now fly by and then regretting or wondering if I could have had a better experience elsewhere. I just have a lot of doubts and thoughts in my head right now. And I feel like another reason why it's really hard is because I don't have like a set route that I want to go through in life. I want to do acting, I want to continue making my own music. I have a lot of creative aspects that I really want to pursue in my life, such as YouTube and videography. And I feel like California was a really good place for that because it's like central to a lot of film, especially Chapman. I just felt like I had a lot of resources when it came to my creative passion projects. Hey guys, there's a lot of time traveling happening in this video. This is Ash from like 5 months later, and I can tell you I'm not going to be transferring. I'm going to be finishing my studies at Chapman. As of right now, I think it's going to be the best opportunity for me. Cost-wise, it's the best option for me. I definitely want to continue with my band that I have there. I think we have a lot of potential, and yeah, so I'm not having any thoughts of transferring as of right now. Give a matcha review.
I think the matcha is very good. It's not too sweet. And this mug is really cute, by the way. It's a good kick to my day. I think, even though it's noon already, but I think it was good to be hydrated because I haven't drank much today. I haven't tried the frittata, but I'll try it right now. But it's really cute and round, and I like how it looks. Ooh, look at the cheese. The frittata is very yummy. I recommend it. I give it a 8.5 out of 10.
I had a really fun time journaling with Alexandria. This was actually her first time, and we began with our first prompt, which was about some things we were proud of ourselves for accomplishing over the summer. I thought it was a really good prompt to start out to reflect in a positive way, and I know that whenever my head is in a negative space, journaling always brings me back to a more positive outlook on things. But yeah, I also loved hearing about her college experience, and I just love catching up with friends after college, so it was a really peaceful and needed time. Show me.
This one? 애쉬가 맨날 먹는 거?
And this.
What are you most excited to eat?
닭발.
이게?
엄마 이거 먹을래?
Hello.
이거 뭐야?
Sticky rice.
김감 씨가 좋아할 거야. Is this from Trader Joe?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
엄청 뜨거워.
이거 괜찮아.
맛있다.
뜨거워서 좋다. 아니 치킨 페이퍼 엄청 뜨거워.
중국 사람들 다니는 잘 먹으라고. 아빠 봐.
아빠. Rate the restaurant out of 10.
Which restaurant?
The dim sum place.
7 out of 10.
Rate the bakery.
I haven't tasted it all yet, so I don't know. But so far good.
치킨 수비야.
Perfect temperature.
You can eat some of mine.
먹을 만큼만. Give it to him.
I don't want that much.
I got 2 boxes here.
Great, thank you.
Oh, you need another one for these two.
Oh yeah.